Have you ever noticed someone asks you for a favor? Your brain screams, "No, I don't have time, I'm tired." But your mouth smiles and says, "Sure, no problem." Later, you feel resentful, exhausted, and angry at yourself. You are what psychology calls a people pleaser. Society tells us that being nice is a virtue, but for you, being nice feels like a prison. Why is it physically painful for some people to say the word no? Is it kindness or is it fear? Today, we decode the psychology behind people-pleasing and why your inability to refuse is actually a survival instinct. The first reason goes back to biology. You know, fight or flight? Well, there is a fourth response called the Fawn Response. This happens when a person believes that the only way to be safe is to be helpful. If you grew up in an environment where conflict was dangerous, your brain learned a lesson. If I am useful, I won't be hurt. If I agree, they won't yell. So saying yes isn't a choice for you, it's a shield. You aren't trying to be an angel, you are unconsciously trying to avoid a war. You sacrifice your needs to buy peace. Then there is the second type, the people who confuse being liked with being worthy. For this group, their self-esteem is entirely external. They think, if I say no, they will hate me, and if they hate me, I am nothing. Psychologists call this sociotropy, a personality trait where a person prioritizes relationships over their own independence. They become chameleons. They change their opinions, their hobbies, and their schedules just to fit in. But here is the tragedy. People like you for what you do for them, not for who you are. You become a vending machine for favors, not a friend. And finally, the third group, the empaths. These people can't say no because they physically feel the disappointment of others. If they refuse a request, they are crushed by guilt. They feel responsible for everyone else's emotions. Psychologists call this over-responsibility. You think it's your job to fix everyone's problems. But by saying yes to everyone else, you are saying no to yourself. You are lighting yourself on fire to keep others warm, and eventually you will burn out.
So, if you are the person who always says yes, realize this: kindness without boundaries is not kindness, it is self-destruction. No is a complete sentence. It doesn't require an explanation. True friends will respect your no. The people who get angry at your no are the ones who are using you. Which one are you? The peacekeeper, the approval seeker, or the guilt carrier? Tell us in the comments and hit subscribe to finally learn how to choose yourself.